know, I hadn't been walking through the show 10 minutes, and I never thought that this was possible. But I found an engine that Slick 50 will not work in. I'm here with Dean Ayers of P-Air Products out of Kansas. And the reason this engine will not utilize Slick 50, it's really not an engine. It's a mock-up engine. It's a template. Now, I know I've been working out, so you find this hard to believe I can lift up this engine. But is this not a cool product? But unfortunately, Slick 50 can't do a whole lot for it. There are so many displays to see here at SEMA. Sometimes you have to have a gimmick to really get people's attention. Now, if you look at our Slick 50 display, we'll have Keiko and we have Luna. That lures a lot of people in. Sometimes you have to make a lot of noise, but I kind of like this one here. This is called the Carnival of Color. It's PPG colors. Now, let's go inside and see what's going on here, because one thing that somewhat caught my eye, besides that guy walking right in front of the camera, was how about this green car right here? Now, you may find this hard to believe. My first car was green. I'm just not sure which one of these shades of green it was, but it was a 71 green Pinto. You know what? If you're going to use Slick 50 Supercharged and improve fuel economy and get that horsepower back, you got to have a cool looking paint scheme to go along with it. You know, I was telling everyone before we made the trip out here to Vegas to the SEMA show, you never know what you might see. You always see something different. And this caught my eye. Now, people's told me I always live in a bubble, but I really don't live in a bubble. But how about this outdoor car capsule? Now, that would be for the person that wants to protect their car, and maybe you don't have the space to actually build a big garage. Now, only I can make fun of this. My first thought when I saw this is an Alabama garage. Well, you know what? You just cannot get the old school out of old Larry Mack. As I was wandering around the Chevrolet display here, I found more my style of engine, one that still has a carburetor on top. Now, even though I've wrapped my arms around fuel injection, I still love this old carburetor. Now, just remember, Slick 50 Supercharged, when you look underneath the valve cover here in the area of the rock arms and the valve springs, remember, it removes sludge, it reduces friction. All of those things will help restore lost horsepower, plus help fuel economy. So once again, you might put new school in Larry Mack, but you'll never get the old school out.
Oh, I see. You like that helmet?
I love that helmet. I'm just not sure it would work very good with the Hans device. Poor guy don't know whether he's going or coming.
Still got it.
You know, if you walk through SEMA, one thing that's pretty common is people take all these new vehicles and they put all types of new things and new technology into them. But here at the Turbo by Garrett display, what they did is they took an 82 Volkswagen. They put a lot of new components and new technologies. They put the turbo, they put the intercoolers, they put a brand new engine, an 82 Volkswagen, and now this car, it's going to participate in some hill climbs. Now, one thing I will say, this just goes to show you, if you want to work hard enough and you want to spend enough money, you can make any car look good. How are you ladies doing?
Hi.
So I'm here on behalf of Slick 50, and we were talking earlier about things to lure customers in, and it looks like to me you girls are doing the job. What actually is Drake? What
is it?
Yeah.
Okay, we do restoration parts.
Very cool.
64 through 73 Mustang.
And that's why the outfit's
well,
here.
also, as you know, or maybe you don't, it's the 50th anniversary of the Mustang.
50th
so
anniversary.
This fabulous vehicle right here will be traveling the country.
Well, see, I'm much younger than 50, so I wouldn't remember that. Yeah.
I knew that. That's why I was informing you. But anyway, this fabulous vehicle will be traveling the country for the next year. And then in Arizona, Barrett Jackson will be auctioning it off for charity for the Down syndrome.
Y'all still be riding up there when it get auctioned?
You know, I don't know. We might be so tired, we might, from all the promoting, that we might have to take a break. But
all right. Well, y'all definitely caught my attention, but a beautiful looking Mustang as well.
Great?
This is very cool.
Gorgeous vehicle.
With the girls?
Absolutely.
Girls be nice.
You know, we really don't see Honda a lot in stock car racing. Of course, you hear about them a lot in open wheel racing, but Of course, Slick 50 Supercharge, you can put it in any type of vehicle with any type of an engine. And the other thing I want to point out, Slick 50 Supercharge engine treatment, it will work with any oil that's out there. It does not have to be synthetic. It could be non-synthetic. So the moral of what I've seen here today, Slick 50 Supercharge and its products, it works in any vehicle with any other type of engine oil. You know what, Larry Mack, even 13 years as a broadcaster, I've never lost the love of engines and making horsepower. And every year, especially now that me and Linda, we've been married 30 years, 30 anniversaries, 30 birthdays, 30 Christmases, always the debate, every single occasion, what do I get her as a gift? Well, I think I finally found at SEMA something I can get her that I would love too. Remember the phrase, diamonds are a girl's best friend? I think the day though we see this in NASCAR will be the day that probably I'm not even around anymore. I was getting close to calling it a day here on day one at SEMA, and I just wandered by this race ramp display, and this kind of caught my eye because I think about my old back today. One reason it probably hurts for all those years lifting those heavy steel, heavy aluminum ramps. You might know it. I've now retired as a crew chief. I'm a broadcaster. I don't have to worry about ramps anymore. But how about these ramps? They're almost like made out of a hard styrofoam or hard plastic. See? I'll even drop it on my foot. It doesn't even hurt. That's the way it goes, though. I retire from crew chiefing. They come up with something like this.